Hey guys, Inferno here with a first playthrough of As Far as the Eye. So thank you Goblin Studios for the key and Future Friends games. Let's have a quick look at this store page. So developed by Unexpected. Build a mobile village and travel with your tribe toward the center of the world called the Eye. This roguelike turn-based resource management game is made of procedural situations, natural events, skill trees, and hard choices. And ready to move? You play as the wind guiding the pupils. A tribe that must reach the center of the world. You'll have to manage their resources, their buildings, and their lives. Help them grow wiser through agriculture, crafting, scientific, and mystical research before the world is submerged. Be careful though, you have to manage your tribe perfectly and make sure they're not starving or taken by surprise by the waters. So, I'm playing this on the 10th of September in Perth, Western Australia, and it releases in 1 hour. So it's pretty cool. Looking forward to getting to it, and I'm looking forward to the world seeing it through. So I'm going to do campaign just to learn it. Hopefully there's a tutorial. Chapter 1. Oku the Vigilant. In this first chapter, guide Oku to the Eye by repairing a bridge. Learn how to move units and explore. Gather resources, complete your objectives, and prepare the caravan for departure. Lulu and Oku await you for a first adventure accessible to all. At the cusp of the 456th blink, the sigh awakens. The growling of the waves free it from its long slumber. Its time has come. So it speeds. The waters approach and the cycle begins again. The waves come to cover the earth and ensure its prosperity for future generations. In the meantime, guided by the wind, the peoples of this land must take shelter. Pupils set off on their long journey to meet up at the Eye, their cyclical sanctuary, place of the great meeting. They will live together until their next separation, at the end of the cycle. Here they will share their knowledge gained during the last 456 blinks. Later, the great tears will drain away, and it will be time to leave and start all over. You are the wind. You awaken to the sound of lapping water. The cycle begins again. It is time to accomplish your destiny. This is Oku. Oku is a pupil. Pupils are little curious beings that live in harmony with nature. They form tribes and settle in little villages. To move the camera around Oku, use the mouse wheel button. The mouse wheel lets you zoom in and out. Where's his face? There he is. Hello. How you doing? This bar represents the time it will take for events and the waters to arrive in this stage. The wave is here. It comes closer to Oku each turn. Oku is here. Oh, that's the wave. Ah, that's the wave there. In 30 turns, this land will be covered in water. You, the Sai, must save Oku. Open the map to find Oku's position in the world. Today, Oku is here. Oku lives very close to the Eye and never has to go particularly far. So until the last blink, until the wave appears on the horizon, Oku inspects the area around the Eye. Oku's mission is to repair every damaged path to help other pupils on the last stretch of their journey. Each cycle, Oku welcomes the new tribes. Oku is always there when no one has yet arrived, and always leaves when everyone else is already gone. And while waiting for their arrival, rubble must be cleared, rope bridges must be fixed, and trails must be blazed. The Eye is here. At the end of the cycle, it is the destination for all pupil tribes. For Oku, it is the next step. Select a path or a halt to find out the travel cost. Okay, so it looks like 10 rations out of 200, maybe. Between Oku's stage and the Eye, there is a collapsed bridge that stops progress. It needs to be rebuilt using wood and ore. Collect these resources to help Oku make it to the Eye. Close the map and go back to the current stage. To repair the bridge, Oku went to collect some ore and already has 40 stored in transport balloons. Now Oku needs to get the ore back to the tribe. Select Oku. Note to select the people you can click on their body or their balloon. There we go. Once Oku has been selected, you can whisper him to move. Right click on this hex and select the movement action so that Oku will go there. So right click, move. In as far as the eye, actions take place at the end of the turn. To get Oku to move, click on the next turn button. Each turn that goes by, the wave will get closer to your stage. Pupils spend movement points to move. These planes require 1 movement point. Oku has 3 movement points and can easily cross them. Get Oku to move to these planes using a right mouse click and end the turn to validate the action. The explorable zone is represented by grey hexagons. Each pupil has a view range of 1 and will automatically uncover their hexagons located directly adjacent to their position. If the movement cost is higher than the number of MP available, the pupil will need several turns to finish their movement. Some types of terrain are harder to cross than others. Mountains require 4 MP. To cross a mountain hex, it will take Oku 2 turns. Move Oku here. Okay, this is Lulu, the caravan. Help Oku get there to drop off the 40 ore. Over long distances, a pupil will always choose the shortest pathway. Oku has brought 40 ore to the caravan. The 40 ore are now in the stockpile. Ah, I see, cool. Resources can't be used until they have been put in the stockpile. Now only wood is needed to build the bridge. Wood can be found in forests and jungles. Explore the halt to find some. Okay, let's go here. Oh. Okay. Oh, there we go. You need to assign Oku to a building for resource drop-off. Oku only has Lulu, the caravan, to drop off any harvested resources. Select Oku and then right click on the caravan and choose wood. Oku will change appearance in the assigned building. End the turn to validate the action until Oku has transformed. Note you can also assign Oku to harvest by right clicking directly on the forest. Oku will then choose the closest available building. Oh, it's already doing that, okay. Among pupils, the red panda form corresponds to the gathering trade. Oku will be able to evolve in this form and gain experience in this trade. Oku took this shape in order to collect wood. When a trade is assigned, a pupil goes about their job independently. Oku will go collect wood in the forest and drop it off at the caravan without further instruction. Oku is not a very experienced gatherer, and it will take 3 turns to collect wood. Let Oku work, and end turns until he's finished. Oku has collected 40 wood. Oku knows what to do and will bring the resources back to the stockpile without necessary instruction. As long as you don't give a pupil any other tasks, they will go and collect more resources by default. A pupil has one less movement point while carrying resources. Okay. A bolt of lightning struck this forest, and the wood is burning. If Oku stays here, they might get badly burned. Am I looking at the right thing? I think so. Oops. If a pupil takes too much damage, they will be called back to the side and will disappear. Fire can spread to adjacent forests, jungles, and buildings. Oko still needs wood. Fortunately, the nearby jungle wasn't hit by the lightning. Assign Oko to harvest wood in the jungle by selecting Oku, right-clicking on the jungle and selecting wood. End turn. Lightning. The clouds gather very quickly and suddenly. The storm is brief but violent, leaving chaos behind. 3 bolts of lightning strike at random, inflicting 100 damage to structures and igniting forests and jungles. Whoa, that was cool. A plain cell's wood resource is depleted. Oh, that would be that one probably. Hooray! All the necessary resources have been collected. Oku can immediately repair the bridge and move onwards to the eye. Oop, bit typo. Open the map and tell Oku to leave by clicking on the destination. Oku can take some of the stockpile to the eye by organising it on Lulu's back. The resources taken along for the journey follow the tribe to the next stage. In this case, they will be useful for the pupils to build their paradise in the eye. Select the resource and put it on Lulu's back. Huh. Let's take it all, shall we? There we go. What's that mean? When you click on leave, Lulu and Oku will travel to the eye. Yes. Victory! Well done! You helped Oku to the eye with a load of resources. Oku is safe. You must now guide other tribes here before the waves take them. Okay, chapter 2. Linked by destiny. Hanky and Shoot must take one of the paths that lead to their next stage. Can you help them get the necessary resources? Learn to choose a path according to the available resources and halt biomes. Construct buildings, tame Rhinophilus, and trade on the market. Manage harvest cycles and discover pupils' different forms. Hanky and Shoot are ready to get cracking. At dawn of the 5th blink, the great meeting is closed with the circle ceremony. Every pupil must go to the summit of the great cliffs of the east. It is a hard task, but few do not undertake it. Those who do not join the Sai to guide their companions in the future travels. At the summit, a vast plateau awaits the pupils, who sit in concentric circles around sacred stones. Here the tribes are reorganized. During the ceremony, each pupil is linked to 2 others, a new circle. A caravan is assigned, and the next day they leave the eye for a new cycle. 2 times already the ceremony has linked Shoot and Hanky in the same circle. Destiny has decided so. The cycle is reaching its end, and the wind in their balloons has come to announce the arrival of the waters. It is time to leave and make their way to the eye. This time, Shoot and Hanky will make the climb to the sacred plateau together. Even though their egos will never let them speak of it, their impatience for the ceremony is tempered by apprehension. Alright, so this is the caravan. The tribe is composed of 2 pupils, Shoot and Hanky. So it's Shoot and Hanky. I want to look at their faces. There we go. Oh, they look the same. It's got pink and purple. Open the map to look at the tribe's journey. Shoot and Hanky's tribe is currently 2 halts away from the eye. From their position, 2 different paths are available. Each path has its own difficulties and can lead to very different terrain in which it can be harder to progress. Select the top path to see how much it costs. Note, you can also directly select the next halt to find out the travel costs. To go by the top path, you need to cross a bridge, but the bridge has collapsed and you will need to repair it with wood and ore. Your pupils will need to gather those resources to go this way. Note, this path leads to a fertile land halt. There are many lakes, so movement can be difficult. However, there will be a lot of arable land and there is probably a lot of fish. Now select the bottom path. On the bottom path, the tribe will have to cross a glacier to reach the next halt. They will need to collect pepkins to have enough food and some stone, flint to start fires and warm up. Note, this halt is a rainforest. There will be a lot of jungles and bogs, a lot of wood, but mosquito and disease vagaries are fatal. The tribe doesn't have the necessary resources to make this trip. They will need to find them at the current halt, harvest them and stock them. To know which path you can take, close the map by clicking the caravan's halt and explore the halt to find out what resources it has to offer. Shoot and Hanky only know a part of the halt. Explore the halt to know your options. Note, each resource can be found only on specific hexes. You'll never find pepkins on mountains or lakes. Alright. So that's it, eh? Alright, well you can move there. Then you can move there. Go. Ooh. Explore the halt to find wood, ore, and that. So what's this pink balloon here? Oh, that's 400. So we need. Oh, yeah, we need a fair bit. So this person can then harvest. Oh no, move there. Yeah. And then this person can get stone because we need 100 stone. But we also need to find what's down here. Let's go there. Okay. No plant. So this one. How do I do the trade thing again? Cancel. Oh. So how do you harvest it? So just like the hex to prioritize. With pepkin and some stone you can go via the glacier. If it is not already your current objective, select the glacier on the map screen and then close the map. Glacier. Glacier? The glacier. That was glacier. I forget which one was which. Pepkins are base resources and can be found harvested via the caravan. Assign Shoot and Hanky to collect pepkin by selecting each pupil, then right clicking on the hex containing that or the caravan. So if we go end turn to validate the action. Oh. This land is already exploited by other pupils. If you do this, they will attempt to find another land to exploit, but will stop working there if none is available. Cancel. Oh, let's go get the stone then. What? No building available to gather this resource. So then you change to... Oh, I see. Right. Hanky and Shoot have changed appearance to take on the Gatherer form. They will each go to work on their own hex without getting in each other's way. The pupils will collect... what is it again? Pepkin for 3 turns, drop them off in the stockpile and then go back to harvesting. A pupil will continue performing the same assigned action until you stop them or they run out of resources to harvest. These pepkin are much further than the stockpile building than the others. The pupil only has 3 MP per turn and will take much longer to go to and from between the hex and the stockpile. It will take them many more turns to bring back the same amount of resources as the other pupil. Using this pickaxe is not particularly efficient for now. One pupil will be sufficient. Hanky can handle it. Meanwhile, Shoot will go and get some stone. Is that Shoot? Hanky. Shoot. I'll put Hanky on that. That. On that. Oops. Pupils can't collect or store stone in the caravan. You'll need to construct a building, a quarry. Select Shoot and open their build menu. Building a permanent quarry requires 100 wood. Fortunately, Shoot and Hanky already have that much in their stockpile. Select the quarry and Shoot's build menu. Building a permanent quarry... buildings can only be built on plains. Be aware that any resources on a hex will be lost during that construction. Place the quarry as close to the stone as possible, so Shoot can gather quickly. Once the position has been then indicated, Shoot will go and build the designated structure. Note, you can cancel construction by clicking the destroy button. The used resources will be recuperated. Once the building has been fully built, if you destroy it, you get nothing back. Okay. Shoot has become a bird. Huh. The shape the builders take, and will build the building for 3 turns. End the turn. Oh, waves coming. Well done. Shoot has built a quarry. You must now assign Shoot to collection via the building or hills where the stone can be found. You now only need to collect enough stone and pepkins to cross the glacier. A hill's cell stone resource is depleted. Okay, I guess we go back to the hut now. That's fine. How do we get... Oh, ration and ore. Oh, I chose the wrong bloody one. There we go. There we go. All the necessary resources have been obtained. Open the map and select the next halt to prepare to leave. The pepkin and stone needed for this journey have been removed from the stockpile, but some resources remain. Everything you leave behind will be lost. Take as many resources as you can by placing them on the caravan's back, and you'll have them for the next halt. The permanent quarry will stay in this halt. Permanent buildings are cheap to build, but can't be moved or carried between halts. Build mobile buildings if you want to carry them to the next halt. Okay. Let's get wood. Pepkins. Stone. There we go. Alright. Leave. Yes. The tribe has crossed the glacier and is now in a tropical halt. They must stop for a while so they can find the necessary resources to cross to the next obstacle. However, the halt they left behind is now under the waves. They mustn't carry on their way to the eye. The eye is the next halt. Select the eye or the path to the eye to find out what the pupils will need to get there, then close the map. So they need wood, they've got wood, they need ore and stone. Nice. This halt is a little different from the previous one. It's a tropical biome, where one will find more jungles and bogs than in other halts. In a regular playthrough, the pupils start their journey in a large, balanced halt, as it's where the tribe had decided to live for the cycle. As such, one can find practically everything there. Here is the caravan which has just arrived at the halt. For now, the pupils are inside. They'll get out when the beast has settled for installation. The caravan moves exactly like pupils but only has 2 MP. Move the caravan to a strategic location to install the camp. Let's go there. Note, the caravan can't be set up on land that's too steep or too wet. It will only be happy on a plain but can crush the trees of a forest to make enough space. That'll do. Oh, what's that? Click the installation button to install the caravan. Be aware, once installed, the caravan will not move again until the departing halt. Choose the position wisely. Alright. Here are Shoot and Hanky once again. They've left the caravans back. Explore the map, gather the necessary resources to repair the railroad, then guide the tribe to the eye before the water rises. Alright. So we need ore and stone. That's a mountain, no resources. There's something there. Let's get little dude. There you go. You can go here. And then that little dude there, Hanky. There. Okay. The entire map has been explored, and not a trace of ore. You can't repair the railway line without ore. Whisper to Shoot that they should build a market by opening Shoot's construction menu in the selection window. Annex buildings built on pack animals that follow the caravan when you go to the next halt. The market is an appendix. It's a structure built on the back of a pack animal. As such, each appendix requires you to have a rhinophilo in stock. Rhinophilos are a base resource which can be gathered directly from the caravan. Find and collect a rhinophilo in order to build the market. If you interrupt the pupil taking back resources to a building, those resources will be dropped and lost forever. Unlike other resources, there is only one rhinophilo per hex. Wait for the pupil to bring it to the caravan. Alright, you get the pack animal. And then you get wood. Okay. A plain sells pack animal resource is depleted. That's fine. All the necessary resources to build a market have been obtained. Choose a pupil to build it, then select the market in the appendices tab of the construction menu. So let's get build market. An appendix can only be built on a hex adjacent to the caravan and only on a plain or a forest. This is why the placing of the caravan is important. It needs to be near base resources like wood or pepkins, but also can be adjacent to plains or forests. Let's put it there. Okay, build a market. Like all appendices, the market doesn't need a pupil to operate it. Not all resources have the same value, and the exchange rate changes depending on the resources you have to offer. Obtain ore. So we go to the trade. We want to trade wood to get ore. Wow, you need 40 wood to get 1 ore. Jeepers. Alright. Trade. Far out. Great, a friendly tribe has sent you ore. Complete the halt objective by gathering all necessary resources, then get to the eye using the map. Okay, so we need wood and stone. Alright, so let's get you doing that wood. Okay, let's get as much wood as we can. We need to get 50. Oh no, that's what we need surplus. The jungle has been decimated. The tribe has collected all the wood from this jungle. Really? All these as well? Pupils are a respectful people who only take what they need. A pupil has no... Ah, it's just there. Has no sense of ownership, so little that they don't even have their own assigned beds. They do what they can to leave as little trace of their passing as they can, and look after the lands they cross by replanting as they leave. Nature does not forgive easily and will punish a harmful tribe. As such, if pupils stay too long in one place and start to be too much of a burden, nature will push them along. Do not spend too long at each halt, and don't take resources the tribe doesn't need, for climactic and mystical vagaries could strike the tribe down. Oh dear. Alright, well, let's get that. Oh, they're already doing that, okay. So let's go to the market. And we'll trade for 2. Okay, let's go here. So trade. We're getting there. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we need 50 wood still, so if I let him do wood, and if I let... hang on. If I get you... Oh, you need to build a quarry, don't you? Oh, you need 100 wood. Okay, need to get 100 wood then. Just there. Okay, and then you harvest stone. Pupils are able to sense oncoming vagaries. However, unexperienced pupils are not very good at predicting their arrival, and can only sense them one turn before they occur. Ooh. Next turn, your workers will be struck with a bad fever. Unassign them from their tasks to give them some rest by having them move. Alright, well, just go there, and then go there. Cancel. Alright. Is that enough? Enough rest? Uh-oh. Overwork. The work may be too intense, or it is a warning from the spirits. Each pupil who works in harvesting, production, or construction becomes sick. Oh dear. Alright. What is there then? Oh no, they're sick already. Oh dear. Look at their health. Oops, cancel. Nothing to do. Alright, well, we need to get that still. May as well keep you doing wood. Actually, why don't you get some of this? Oh dear. Uh-oh. This could be trouble. A new vagary will happen soon. Downpour. Uh-oh. We're so close. There it is. Alright. In as far as the eye, your score depends on rescued pupils along with the resources and buildings you have with them. Appendices are buildings carried by the runoff-flows. They instinctively follow the caravan and can accompany your tribe on every step of the journey. As they have their own runoff-flows, they don't take up space in the stockpile. As such, each appendix built systematically follows the tribe until the eye. Take as much as possible to the eye so the pupils have all they need. Let's get some food. Stone. Wood. Leave. Yes. Victory! Shoot and Hanky have arrived at the Eye. They are impatient to share their newly gained knowledge with the other tribes. In a few blinks, the waves will have covered the entire surface of the world and all the pupils will have gathered at the Eye. A new cycle comes to a close. By the fire, lost in thought, the two pupils have already left for the next cycle. Climbing the Great Western Cliff will only be a formality, but what will their third circle ceremony have in store for them? Shapeshifters. Well, what I might do is leave it there and come back tomorrow to play again. It's getting a bit late here. Alright, my name is Inferno. This is my first playthrough of As Far As The Eye. Really cool game. It's nice chill mood. So far so good and not too stressful. Developed by Unexpected and published by Goblin Studio and Maple Whispering. Thank you Future Friends Games for the review key. And I will put this up on YouTube. youtube.com/user/1inferno89, and we'll have a review up on gameonoz.com, that's gameonaus.com, in a few days time. But for now, enjoy the rest of the week in gaming, and I'll see you next time.